right, y'all. Yeah, look, Keisha Cole. I'm a Keisha Cole fan. So let me get this straight. You say you working with a female coach, so when you finish, you have to be male. You should have came to me first. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All right, y'all. Let me start. Turn off my. I like Keisha Cole. All right, y'all. Look. Wow. I'm trying to figure out. All right, so I ain't gonna be on long, but look, tonight, a lot of people have signed up. Tonight in my academy, I do Sunday nights, and tonight is I'm going to finish talking about releasing negative emotions. Remember last night? For those of you who saw me last night, and I kind of went in on that. Tonight I'm going to finish it, but I want to give y'all a little something today. But before I do that, I want to ask you a question. I want you to tell me your name and where you're checking in from, because you could be anywhere in the world on this Sunday, this beautiful Sunday. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are right here with Coach Ken, aka the professor, aka the doctor. I always tell people I'm a doctor not because I have an MD or a medical doctor or a PhD. It's because when people come to me, they come to me in pain. So yeah, and I help get them out of pain. That's what we're talking about. All right, y'all. We got Denitra. Was that from Cali? Denita. We got Tara from Baltimore. We got Deborah from California in the building. Um, we got Stacy from Marietta, Georgia. Sheila from South Florida in the building. We got Teresa from Pittsburgh in the middle. Evelyn from New Jersey. Mary from not Las Vegas, Las Vegas. Heidi from New York. Nina from Michigan in the building. Bridget from NOLA, Nolens, baby, in the building. So Willa from Charleston. Jacqueline from Michigan. We got Love JT from France. All right, in the building. Lee, what's that? Lee's Chick from London. Marlene from NYC. Eve from, I don't know where Eve. Great mix here. Okay, Deborah from Texas in the building. All right, y'all, we are in the building. Thank you so much for joining Coach on tonight, on this afternoon. Um, Whoa, my man has a secret Insta following. Have naked men, women. What do I do? Well, but you can do a number of things. But if you want Coach to tell you, stay tuned. All right, we got Gitta or Jitta. Is that Gitta from Denmark? Somebody, Shaniqua says, ignore it. I'm not so sure I would ignore it, but I'd handle it in a certain way. All right. Somebody swear to God. All right. So look, thank y'all for joining me. If you come tonight, I might give you an answer. If you come tonight, I'm going to give you the answer to that. So I wanted to do a follow-up from yesterday. I know I hadn't been on live a lot lately because I've been filming a TV show. The TV show Unfaithful, Caught in the Act. A lot of you watch it. Some of you will be new to watching it. The new season comes out September 17th, and yours truly is the relationship coach on the show. Now, why do I bring up the show today? I bring up the show because in filming the 30 episodes that we filmed for this season, a lot of people, there was a lot of emotion, some emotion, anger, sadness, anxiety, excitement, gratitude, even bitterness. All of these emotions took place on the show. And as the relationship coach on the show, I have to navigate many of these emotions. I have to help the people get through get through these emotions, because when they find out that they've been betrayed by someone that they loved, a myriad of emotions come over them. And some of you have been in a situation where someone you loved, you expected an outcome that you did not get, when your results did not equal your expectations. Am I right? Am I right? I mean, I'm sure there are some of you who have gone through an emotional cycle or sometimes grief when, maybe you lost a loved one. And sometimes losing a relationship, you go through the cycle of grief, right? People don't know this. It is no different. Your brain goes through the same cycle of grief that you might go through when somebody passes away in your life. And so when I experience people going through those emotions, the one thing that I will never say, and you have heard people say it, I will never say, just get over it or move on. That is the absolute worst thing that you can say to someone who is going through the cycle of grief. You see, what you don't realize is when someone on the show, I realize that when someone cheats on someone or the relationship is over, because at the end, many times the relationship is over, the person who experiences the loss is experiencing the cycle of grief. Okay. Now, you might not see it that way, but that's what's happening to their brain. Okay. But when someone says, move on, Eve says, I agree, but many clinicians use that you must move on. Now, yes, I understand what they mean. They mean you must move forward instead of backwards into the emotions that brought you here. Now, many of them don't articulate it in the right way. Sure, Eve, you must move forward. But in moving forward, you move forward at number one, your own pace. You move forward. Number two, you move forward while you're in the process of navigating the emotions of grief. Now, when people say move on, that's not the proper terminology. And moving on suggests to many times to people that the emotions I feel are not valid. And so as a coach, I am very equipped with using therapeutic techniques. But as a coach, I want to explain to y'all the difference between a coach and a therapist. Are y'all ready to do that? A lot of people don't know the difference between a coach and a therapist. People ask me, are you a therapist? And I tell them, no, I am not a therapist. I use therapeutic techniques, but I am not a therapist. I am a coach. I don't want to be a therapist. And so allow me to explain the difference. I'm going to put it in simple terms. A therapist primarily focuses on your past. A coach primarily focuses on your future. I cannot put it any different or any better than any plainer than that. My job is I help people identify what has helped get them here from their past, but we will not linger in the past. We will only look at, that is why, Eve, I say we must move forward and not move on. You see the difference? Moving forward simply says that as a coach, my job is to help you get out of the rut you're in. My job is to help you move beyond the grief that you're feeling. My job is to help you get in a new relationship when the other one went bad. My job is to help you navigate your emotional well-being when you are dealing with divorce. My job is to help you get to the goal of where you want to be, not where you were. Ooh, yeah. And I am very good at that. As I explained to you yesterday, I explained to y'all of all of the people that I put in relationships. I've saved or put together 299 relationships. All right, I've saved or put together 200. That means that I got one more to get to 300. All right, one more to get to 300. Now, I am fully aware that many of you have been you've experienced a multitude of emotions from past brokenheartedness, from past disappointment, from past frustration. And some of us have lingered in those emotions way too long. Some of us don't want to get out of the emotions because the truth is, y'all, if we be honest, if we can be honest with ourselves, some of us have tied the emotions to our identity. Some of us, think about it, you've tied who you are to the pain you've experienced. And one of the people that I coached recently, I explained that to her. I said, look, because she kept telling me, how could he do this? I didn't even want to have anything to do with him. He was below my standard. And all of these things, she kept telling me. And I said, are you willing? Because I can't give you permission. Only you can give yourself permission to move forward. Only you. You see, a coach, a therapist, a counselor, none of us can give you the permission to move forward. Only you can give yourself the permission. And the reason I have been so great at what I do, and I have no bones to pick about it. Some of you are going to know how great I am. I am great. God gifted me to do this work. Some of you are going to know how great I am because some of you are going to come into my academy tonight free of charge. I'm going to teach on releasing negative emotions, releasing this negative energy. I'm going to give you the steps. I'm going to break down things inside of my, oh, thank you, Nina. She's like, you're the best. I feel like I'm the best, but if you feel like that, I love it. Thank you. But those of you who are ready to get it, you ready to get in a new relationship, but you got to release the old stuff. You ready to move forward, but I'm not just talking about romantically. I am talking about in your life, and you ready to move forward. Here's what I want you to do tonight at 8:00 p.m. in my academy. I let people in this whole month. In my academy is what we call open enrollment, where people can come into my academy on Sundays. And if you want to come in tonight, I'm teaching on releasing negative emotions, releasing negative energy. And if you want to come on, and if you really want something new, you want something new, y'all, listen, if you want something new, no better time than now. I always tell people, when is the best time to start? Yesterday. Well, since yesterday is gone, now is the best time. So here's what I'm going to do. I want y'all to email me at coachkencanion. Coach Ken Canyon, you can look at my name on whatever platform you are, coachkencanion at gmail.com. Email me right now and say, Coach, send me the link. I'm going to send you the Zoom link to get in tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach, and I'm going to teach. I'm going to really get down and do what I do. I'm going to teach y'all. And some of y'all, after you hear what you hear, you're going to want to change. You're going to want to, and I might be your coach. Okay? You're going to want to change. And I'm going to be here to help you. So me and my lead coach, Coach Rose, is going to teach in there tonight. So email me tonight. Email me now. Email me now. Don't wait. Because after you get over 100 people, our Zoom won't take no more. All right? coachkencanion at gmail.com. If you don't email me and we get over 100 people, you can't come. I'm sorry. You'll be blocked out. But if you realize, if you want to change and you want to meet your person, let me coach you. Let me show you how. But first, We've got to get out of the things that are keeping us from attracting, manifesting, and maintaining the type of relationships we want. Let's say you're already in a relationship, but it's hard for you because he cheated on you. Because he cheated on you, he betrayed your trust, and you just can't get past it, but you stay in the relationship. Well, you stay in the relationship because, it's what you know, you're familiar with it. My email is Coach Ken, K-E-N, C-A-N-I-O-N, coachkencanion at gmail.com. Somebody just asked for it. All right. And on the show that I'm on, a lot of times after the show is over, I help people navigate because they just can't get through, can't get over what happened, what the person did. And they holding on to the emotion of it. And they're tied to the emotion because every time you think about the emotion or what the person did, it takes you right back to where you were. Right back to where you were. But you're tired of that. You want to release it, but you don't know how, Coach. You said, Coach, I don't know how. I don't know how to release it, but I want to. Email me at coachkencanion at gmail. And what we're going to do is tonight, when you come in, if you get in before 100 get in, I'm going to teach. And some of you are going to have an epiphany tonight. Some of you are going to change your life tonight. But some of you don't want to change. And if you don't want to change, it's okay. Just admit it to yourself. Be honest with who you are. But if you want to change, then let's do it tonight. All right? coachkencanion at gmail. Email me. I'll see you at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm out. Peace. Peace.